I walk the streets we used to know. Every corner whispers low. Your laughter in the midnight rain. I close my eyes, it feels the same. But time has painted over you with colors I once never knew. And in the silence I can see the part of me you set free. Echoes of yesterday, they fade but never stray. You taught me how to love, you taught me how to break. Through every scar I find my way. The echoes still remain. I read the letters left behind. The words still heal this heart of mine. You were my shadow, you were my flame. Both love and loss I can't rename. And though the roads have split apart, I carry pieces of your heart. They guide me when the nights are cold. They tell me I am not alone. Echoes of yesterday, they fade but never stray. You taught me how to love, you taught me how to break. Through every scar I find my way. The echoes still remain. I thought I'd lose myself in you, but losing you brought something new. Now I stand here stronger than before, loving myself a little more. Echoes of yesterday, they fade but never stray. The tears and smiles we shared still shape the soul I bear. Through every scar I find my way. The echoes still remain. In every step, in every day, the echoes still remain. I kept the drafts inside my phone. 1,000 ways to say you've grown. I wrote to you and wrote to me. Between the lines I learned to breathe. I pressed delete to save my pride, but honesty stayed by my side. The words I feared began to mend in letters I could never send. Letters I never sent turned into how I live. I couldn't change your heart, but I could learn to give. Every line I didn't share taught me how to be made my silence crystal clear. I folded moons into the night, hoping you'd read my hidden light. But ink runs out and paper tears, so I stitched truth with grown-up prayers. The urge to beg, the need to chase, I laid them down and found my pace. What I wanted from your hands, I found inside my own demands. Letters I never sent turned into how I live. I couldn't change your heart, but I could learn to give. Every line I didn't share taught me how to be sincere. Letters I never sent made my silence crystal clear. If loving you was losing me, then letting go sets two hearts free. I sign my name with kinder ink and raise a toast instead of sink. Letters I never sent now read like vows to me. I couldn't change the past, but I can choose to see. Every word I didn't share led me to a braver air. Letters I never sent helped me love myself finally. Sealed with breath, released with grace, I walk ahead in my own pace. The night lay silver on my skin, where all the little breaks have been. I count the stars like tiny truths, moonlight tracing all my wounds. What hurt me then holds less of me. The glow reveals I'm learning free. I'm softer where I used to bruise. A map of everything I choose. Moonlight on the wounds, making scars a softer room. I thought I needed you to make me whole and bloom, but healing has a silver tune. Moonlight dancing on my wound. I used to hide from what I felt. I wrapped my heart in quiet bells, but now I let the shadows pass and sip the night from open glass. The ache becomes a guiding spark, a lighthouse in my tender dark. I'm tracing every gentle proof I'm still enough without your roof. Moonlight on the wounds, making scars a softer room. I thought I needed you to make me whole and bloom, but healing has a silver tune. Moonlight dancing on my wounds. If morning asks what changed in me, I'll say the night taught honesty. I learned to love the quiet sound of standing up from broken ground. Moonlight on the wounds, I wear the truth like blue. I'm walking out of you into a brighter room. The silver hum of midnight croons. I'm shining through these healed up wounds. The dawn arrives, I keep the light I borrowed from the moon last night. I used to run when I was scared, leave love unopened, unprepared. You held the door, I held my breath, afraid of life and little death. But kindness stood and didn't move, and patience asked me not to prove. And staying still, I found the way to meet myself and choose to stay. I'm learning to stay when storms roll in, to anchor my heart, not race the wind. If love is a home, it's built within. I'm learning to stay with all I am. We tried to fix what wasn't wrong. We tuned the silence into song. You taught me how to hear the rain, not just the thunder on the pane. I hold the cup with two calm hands. I let it spill and understand I don't need perfect lines to pray, just honest words to help me stay. I'm learning to stay when storms roll in, to anchor my heart, not race the wind. If love is a home, it's built within. I'm learning to stay with all I am. Maybe staying isn't still, it's choosing through the doubt and chill. It's breathing when the fear says go, and telling it, I know, I know. I'm learning to stay, to stand again, to call myself friend, to make amends. If love is a home I live within, I'm learning to stay with all I am. Stay, my heart, you're safe where you begin.
You touch the part I hid away, the fragile shell of yesterday. I cracked a little at your smile, afraid that love would run a mile. But every fracture let in light, and edges softened overnight. I learned the art of letting be breakable, yet feeling free. Breakable, unbreakable. I'm human and I'm capable. I fall apart, I start again. I bleed, I breathe, I'm unbreakable, unbreakable. My heart's a living fable. The more it breaks, the more it bends. I thought that strength meant never cry, a fortress staring down the sky. But you were brave enough to feel, and taught me softness can be steel. The porcelain of who I was now carries gold along the flaws. I hold my cup with brighter seams, a kintsugi of all my dreams. Breakable, unbreakable. I'm human and more it breaks, the more it bends. If love demands I risk the fall, I'll open up and give it all, because the only way to heal is living true to what I feel. Breakable, unbreakable, I'm beautifully mistakable. I fall apart, I start again, I bleed, I breathe, I'm unbreakable, unbreakable. This life is wide and shapeable. I'm stronger where I've had to bend. I'm not afraid to break again. That's how the golden lights get in. We argued in a quiet room, two shadows sharing separate moons. But even as we turned away, our fingertips were learning grace. Love is more than staying close.
It's how we hold it when we let go.
We leave our mark in what we choose, in every touch and every truce. Where we leave our head on doors we close, on seeds we plant, on tears we dry, on maps we can. Love is in the fingerprints where we leave our head. You taught me how to fold my pride,
To lift a weight from both our sides.
I taught you how to say your name without the echoes born of shame. We didn't last the way we dreamed, but not all endings have to bleed. We shaped the light that shaped our plans, and blessed the ground where life began. Where we leave our hands on doors we close, on seeds we plant, on tears we dry, on maps we can. Love is in the fingerprints where we leave our hands.
softer truth, a gentler time, where we leave our hands, we do not lose, we understand. In letting go, we still expand. Our love remains in fingerprints where we left our hands. Thank you for the touch that taught me how to stand.
I met myself on Sunday night, ordering tea beneath soft lights. You weren't there, but I could feel the flutter of something real. I used to chase a borrowed flame, now I call myself by name. I'm nervous like a child again, learning where my hands have been. This is my second first love, meeting me with open arms. No rush, no proof, just tender truth. A heartbeat finding calm. If someone comes along someday, they'll meet the love I give myself. My second first love brought me back to who I am. I walk slow down familiar streets, listening to my steady feet. I hold my breath and then let go, counting blessings as they grow. I spin alone but not apart, a gentle orbit around my heart. What once was empty, now enough, filled by my own patient love. This is my second first love, meeting me with open arms. No rush, no proof, just tender truth. A heartbeat finding calm. If someone comes along someday, they'll meet the love I give myself. My second first love brought me back to who I am. It took the leaving to arrive, it took the quiet to revive. And in the mirror I can see the person who stands up for me. This is my second first love, a soft returning home. Whoever walks beside me next will meet me fully grown. I won't forget the road I took, or all the grace I found. My second
We packed our words in cardboard size, left frames of us with dusty eyes, a quiet hallway, midnight blue, the room we didn't choose, still in the echo of goodbye. A thought grew wings instead of cries. Maybe love was meant to move, not stay a prisoner of proof. For every door we don't walk through, another opens into truth. We lost a house, we found a view in the room we didn't choose. You placed the key upon my palm, said take your time and find your calm. I placed a wish in yours to keep, learn how to rest and how to sleep. And as we turn to different skies, the tender blessing crystallized. Not every loss is something rude. Some parting gifts are gratitude. For every door we don't walk through, another opens into truth. We lost a house, we found a view in the room we didn't choose. I visit when the night is long. I hear us hum our quiet song. We learn to leave without regret, to honor love and its sunset. For every door we don't walk through, another opens into truth. We lost a house, we found a view were careful like a prayer, afraid to breathe too loud in there. Your voice was glass, my hope was thin, but fear can't keep the daylight in. We learned to speak in honest light, not just survive another night. You held your truth, I kept my ground, and something brave began to sound. Glass hearts with a golden thread. We don't pretend we never bled. We tie what's true with what we dream, and stitch the breaks with what we mean. Glass hearts with a golden thread. Fragile, shining, never dead. I faced the part that always hid. You faced the thing you always did. Together not as perfect stone, but as ourselves at last, our own. You didn't fix the cracks in me, you gave me space to let them be. I didn't ask you not to wake, I held you kindly while you shook. Glass hearts with a golden thread. We don't pretend we never bled. We tie what's true with what we dream, and stitch the breaks with what we mean. Glass hearts with a golden thread. Fragile, shining, never dead. If we depart, we won't undo the goal that binds me still to you. It doesn't break, it just extends, a patient bridge between good friends. Glass hearts with a golden thread. We honor love by how we tread. We walk with care, we shine instead. Glass hearts, golden thread. Holding light in how we mend.
Monday, I make the bed I left. Tuesday, I forgive myself. Wednesday, I text a friend back first. Thursday, I bless the tender hurt. It's not the mountains move that count, it's every breath I don't discount. My healing hangs like paper suns, a calendar of tiny ones. I'm making days of a calendar of small bravery. Friday, I let the dishes wait. Saturday, I sit with fate. Sunday, I write the truth I fear, then read it out and keep it near. I'm done with wars that prove my worth. I'll guard the garden of my earth, and when I stumble, I'll stay kind, a gentle treaty with my
You were a mirror bright and cruel. You showed me where I bent the rule. I hated you for telling truth, then thanked you like a patient slew. I trace the patterns I repeat, the words I say to not compete. You didn't save me, wouldn't dare. You asked me simply to be there. If loving you was learning me, then losing you was setting free. I didn't fail, I finally knew which parts were mine and which were you. If loving you was learning me, I got the lesson I could keep. I wanted you to read my mind, guess the needs I left behind, but now I speak them clear and plain, and ask for what I want by name. I don't apologize for joy or dim my laugh to not annoy. I hold my hand like it is new and say I'm proud of all of you. If loving you was learning me, then losing you was setting free. I didn't fail, I finally knew which parts were mine and which were you. If loving you was learning me, I got the lesson I could keep. May all you taught me treat you well. May gentle hours find you dwell. I'll use the wisdom you inspired to build a life that's warm and wide. If loving you was learning me, it never was a tragedy. I'll keep the truth, release the ache, and bake new bread from every break. If loving you was learning me, I'm grateful I'm complete. Thank you for the class, I'll take it from here steadily.
It rained the day we said goodbye, but I refused to hide inside. I walked and let the water speak. It said you're stronger than this week. The thunder called me by my name. The wind erased a little shame. I tasted salt and sky and clay and felt my heartbeat find its way. Rain that doesn't drown, just washes dust to ground. I won't go under now. I'm learning how to bow, to let the storm pass through and leave a brighter you. Rain that doesn't drown, it's how I'm growing new. I used to fear the sudden flood, but fear turns a river into mud. Now I become a steady shore. I hold, I flow, I ask for more.
I said I'm sorry like a key, expecting every lock to free. But doors are more than open, close. They ask us who we choose to show. Forgiveness isn't just a word, it's footsteps on a mended curve. I cannot rush the time it needs, I only tend the helpful seeds. After the to keep my promise with my hands, to move with care, to understand the truest sorry that I speak is showing up again next week. I hold the broom and sweep my mess, I listen more, I answer less. I learn your pain without defense, and build a softer common sense. If trust returns, it comes by choice, by quiet meals and steady your voice, by all the days that prove we grew, not by the fear of losing you. After the it's easy loving on a day when nothing gets in kindness' way. But I'm learning how to hold my ground when anger is the loudest sound.
count to 10 and breathe again. Ask my heart to be a friend. Choose the softer, braver route. Strength that doesn't need to shout. I'm staying kind, even when the edges grind. I won't make a stranger bleed for what my old wounds still need. I'm staying kind, it's how I keep my spine. A gentle hand, a clear mind. I'm staying kind. You taught me boundaries aren't cold. They're warm and honest, brave and bold. I know that's said with steady care. Can be the kindest thing to share. I put my armor on the floor. I listen twice and love once more. I let the mirror teach me grace. Before I speak, I check my pace. I'm staying kind, even when the edges grind. I won't make a stranger bleed for what my old wounds still need. I'm staying kind, it's how I keep my spine. A gentle hand, a clear mind. I'm staying kind. If kindness feels like losing ground, remember roots grow deep, not loud. The quiet trees survive the storm by bending into truer form. I'm staying kind, not weak, just well aligned. I'll fight for hope and dignity, beginning here inside of me. I'm staying kind, it's how I heal my time. A softer way, a lasting sign. I'm staying kind. I leave a porch light on in me tonight.
We met where winter kissed the stream. Two wanderers with borrowed dreams. You gave me gloves, I gave you song. We kept each other brave and strong. Now spring is waiting by the door. We cannot share the road no more. But leaving doesn't mean we lose. We carry what we had to choose. Goodbye and keep the sun. Take every golden day we won. your name in morning light, not as a chain but as a right. You taught me joy can be a skill, and love is more than staying still. I won't collect the what ifs now. I'll plant a field and learn to plow. We bless the road, we bless the past. We bless the distance growing fast. Goodbye and keep the sun. Take every golden day we won. I'll take the laughs, you take the rest. We'll wear them like a gentle vest. Goodbye and keep the sun. We'll meet again in kinder ones. If clouds roll in and days go gray, remember how we found our way. Just close your eyes and you will feel the warmth we made the summer real. Goodbye and keep the sun. I'm grateful for the things we've done. I wish you bread, I wish you light, and peace to hold you through the night. Goodbye and keep the sun. My heart walks forward bright. I turn and face the dawn, and keep the sun.